Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're into fitness, supplements, or just curious about building strength the smart way, you've probably heard about creatine. It's one of the most popular and researched supplements in the world. But despite decades of science backing it, there's one question that still keeps popping up. Does creatine cause hair loss? So today, we're diving deep into this topic with real science, real studies, and real answers. Let's separate fact from fiction. So first things first, what exactly is creatine? Creatine is a naturally occurring compound found in small amounts in foods like red meat and fish. But in the fitness world, we mostly know it as a supplement used to improve strength, boost training performance, and support muscle growth. And here's the thing, creatine monohydrate, the most common form, has been studied for over 40 years. Yes. 4 decades of research, thousands of studies, tons of clinical trials. And here's what we know so far. Increased physical performance. Creatine helps regenerate ATP, the energy currency of your body. This leads to more explosive power during training, whether you're lifting, sprinting, or doing height. Muscle growth. It directly contributes to building lean muscle mass by improving training output and cell hydration. Cognitive support. Newer studies even suggest creatine supports brain health, improving memory, and reducing mental fatigue. Safety. Importantly, it has a strong safety profile even with long-term use. So with all these benefits, why are people still worried about hair loss? Well, it all started in 2009. That year, a single study suggested that creatine might raise levels of a hormone called DAT, or dihydrotestosterone. Now, DAT is a metabolite of testosterone. And yes, it's associated with male pattern baldness or androgenic alopecia in genetically sensitive individuals. So what happened in that study? A small group of male participants took creatine for 3 weeks. Their DAT levels went up. No one measured actual hair loss, just the hormone. And that was enough to spark the myth. But here's what that study didn't tell you. The sample size was tiny, the duration was short, just 3 weeks. And again, no hair loss was actually measured. That's like measuring sweat and assuming weight loss. It's indirect and incomplete. Now, it's fast forward to recent research. A much larger, more scientific, and more reliable trial was done, a randomized, double-blind, placebo-controlled study. That's the gold standard in research. Here's what they did. The study ran for 12 weeks, much longer than the old one. It measured everything: DAT, testosterone, free testosterone, and actual hair loss and growth. One group took 5 grams of creatine daily, the other took a placebo. And the results? No difference in hair growth or hair loss. No significant change in DAT or testosterone levels. Conclusion: creatine does not cause hair loss. Okay, now that we've busted the myth, let's quickly talk about the type of creatine you should take. There are so many options on the market: creatine monohydrate, creatine ethyl ester, buffered creatine, creatine hydrochloride. Companies market these as advanced or next gen, but here's the reality: creatine ethyl ester, shown to be less effective. Buffered or hydrochloride works about the same, but costs to X to 4x more. Some claim to avoid water retention, but pulling water into muscle cells is actually part of how creatine builds muscle. So stick with creatine monohydrate. It's the most researched, most affordable, and most effective option out there. If you ever feel mild digestive discomfort, don't worry. You can simply split the dose, take 2.5 grams twice a day, instead of 5 grams all at once. Drink plenty of water, stay consistent, and give it a few weeks to work its magic. So what's the bottom line? Creatine monohydrate is safe, it's effective, and it does not cause hair loss, no matter what old myths say. If you're looking to boost performance, support your brain, and grow lean muscle, the evidence is crystal clear. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button, subscribe, and follow FitWithAk for more science-backed fitness content every week. See you in the next video. Stay strong, stay smart.